Hey everybody, welcome back to The Loop. I'm so glad you've chosen to join me today as we continue to learn some important lessons from the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Yesterday, we learned that God's wrath is no joking matter. Today, I want you to see God's mercy in the midst of the madness. While God was destroying the ungodly in the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, He was simultaneously saving the godly in the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot and his family were rescued because God is good and God is merciful. In fact, Peter wrote about God's mercy to them in 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7, when he said that God rescued Lot, a righteous man who was distressed by the depraved conduct of the lawless. Just a few verses earlier in that same chapter, Peter reminded us that God didn't just rescue Lot, He also rescued Noah and his family when God destroyed the earth with a flood because of man's wickedness. Yes, we need to be aware of God's wrath, but we also need to see and appreciate God's mercy. God was so merciful to Lot and his family. If you read the story carefully, you'll see that the angels protected Lot from the ungodly men who wanted to bring him harm. These angels warned Lot that the city was going to be destroyed and that he needed to get out while he had the chance. These angels gave him time to talk to his family members with the hopes of getting them out as well. They told him to flee to the mountains, and when he didn't think he could get to the mountains in time, they allowed him to take refuge in a small town called Zoar. In all of this, Lot realized how merciful God had been to him. So he said in verse 19, "Your servant has found favor in your eyes, and you have shown great kindness to me in sparing my life." I wonder if you can say the same thing. Can you see how merciful God has been to you? Can you see His kindness to you? Can you see how God has spared your life and even given you a second chance? Before you move on with the rest of your day, take a minute. Thank God for His mercy in your life. Thank Him for Jesus, the one who made it possible for us to receive God's grace rather than God's wrath.